This is Brooke with Healant, and today on our journey towards optimal health, we'll be learning some breathing meditation exercises to aid in a calm mind and help with some stress relief as well. We all tend to live pretty busy lives, which doesn't really aid for a lot of time for us to relax, focus on our body, and also focus on our breathing, and that can result in us feeling really stressed, overwhelmed, or anxious. And a really good way to help you whenever you have those feelings is deep breathing. Deep breathing actually activates your parasympathetic nervous system, which allows your body to calm down. You might even get a little sleepy, which is a pretty good thing, but it will help you with that stress relief and a calm mind if you have those racing thoughts. Today, with all of our breathing exercises, I do want you to focus on having a natural breath and not forced breathing. This will be really helpful in making sure that your body can actually fully take in air and expel all of that air. And if we are forcing our body to do things, we're not really calming ourselves down. With more practice, you will be able to take in more breath as we go, so don't feel so bad if you are not doing really big breaths at the beginning. That will come with time and with practice. All three of our breathing techniques that we will be using today utilize diaphragmatic breathing, which is whenever you breathe in, your stomach expands, and when you breathe out, your stomach goes back to that resting position that it was in before. Our three breathing exercises that we will be covering today are lung breathing, lower abdomen breathing, and Dahn-Jun breathing. As we're doing all of these types of breathing, I do want you to really focus on your breath and how it is going throughout your body. Connect with your body and listen to it as well. If you can't take in any more air, don't force it. If you can't push out any more air, also don't force it. Really listen to your body and pay attention to what it needs as you're breathing. Finally, I want you to be visualizing your air and then also your stresses as well. If you have racing thoughts or a lot of stress and anxiety, you can think about breathing that in and pushing it to your lower stomach. And then as you breathe out, you are releasing all of those negative toxins, negative energies out, and only keeping the good stuff inside of your body. If you keep a steady, slow breath, and remember, don't force it, then this will really help us achieve that calm body and calm mind. The first type of breathing meditation that we are going to do is our lung breathing. So what you can do is place your hands on your chest. If you have any type of blockage or stress that is being held in your chest, as you're breathing in, you'll be thinking about really opening up that area so that your air can go all the way from the top of your head through to the bottom of your lower abdomen. So that will look like this. I'm going to breathe in through my nose, expanding my stomach and opening up my chest, and then breathing out through my mouth, fully exhaling all of that air. So I just naturally have room to take in another breath. We're also going to be pausing in between these breaths as long as you can handle. But again, it'll look like this. And we're not forcing anything. We're just listening to when our body needs its next breath. And over time and with extra practice, you will see that that time in between can start to get longer and longer. The second type of breathing that we are going to be doing is that lower abdomen breathing. So as you're opening up the pathway for your air to go again from your head through to your lower abdomen, you can be placing your hands in different areas where you have that stress, tension, or blockage. So starting off here with our chest, moving down to our stomach, and now we'll focus on breathing with our lower abdomen. And so as I'm doing this, I'm really thinking about opening up this area. I personally hold a lot of my tension and stress in my stomach. So as I'm doing deep breathing, that's the area that I'm really focusing on. And again, really thinking about getting rid of all of those negative energies and toxins as I am breathing. So that'll look like same breathing, but now our hands are just in a different place. So I'll breathe in, expanding my stomach, really thinking about all of that air going through to the bottom, breathing out as much air as I can so that I can breathe in a big amount for my next breath. So the final type of breathing meditation that we are going to be covering is your Dahn-Jun breathing. The Dahn-Jun region is right underneath your belly button in the space between your stomach and your back. And this is your energy center where we are going to be focusing on getting all of those thoughts and energies down into so that our body can take care of them and release them. So what I'm going to do is hold my hands like this right around my belly button. And so my belly button's right here. And what this is going to let me do is push on my lower region, that Dahn-Jun region, to really get the rest of my air out. So I'm still going to be breathing in through my nose, out through my mouth, and holding in between, but this one looks like this. So just to review, we are going to be using our imagination as we are going through all of these steps. Really be visualizing those thoughts and stresses that are inside of your head going through the rest of your body and then out of it. One of the best ways that we can do this is by placing our hands in our chest or lung region, and after we do a few minutes of breathing this way, we can start to open up that area, move on a little lower, open up that area with our breathing, finally go to our lower abdomen, focus on our breathing there to really open up that whole pathway so we can really access our Dahn-Jun region. As we are doing all of these breaths, I want you to start off by breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth, really focusing on that exhale to make sure all of your air gets out, because then you will naturally be able to take in more air after that. If we are breathing slowly, steadily, and without much force, we will be activating that parasympathetic nervous system through that deep breathing, which will calm our brain, calm our thoughts, and relax our body. Oh gosh. Thank you so much for joining us today. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure that you like and subscribe so that you can stay up to date with any new videos that we post.